What's going on, everybody? This be your boy DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz Music, the podcast, episode 120. And I got a special guest on the show today. I got my boy Sir 7000. How you doing, dog?
What's happening, man?
Man, it's been...
Alright, man. It's, shit, what is 9:17 over here? You know what I mean? I'm with my wife from Pika. You know, we over here just smoking, man. We've been recording and mixing all day. I'm dropping a tape. What is this? Quarantine tape 8 tonight. So...
Yeah, so I'm gonna be binge listening for the rest of the weekend, the whole week. You feel me? So that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
So before we get into the questions and whatnot, like just give like a an introduction to the people, like tell them about your history a little bit.
All right. Well, my name is Sir 7000. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. That's West Palm Beach, Florida, and Riviera Beach. I was back and forth. You know what I mean? And I moved to LA about 5 years ago now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing music pretty much my whole life. I've been playing the piano since I was 5, and I was making beats at like 12 or 13 and started rapping at 14. And then after high school or whatnot, I wanted to take it serious, and I was doing shows out in Palm Beach and everything, but Palm Beach is I don't know, it's a wild, wild west out there. You know what I mean? So not only we didn't have a lot of venues to perform at, the ones that we did, you know what I mean, there was a lot of little, just politics and stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just couldn't crack open in my hand. So I don't know, man. I just didn't find the right or whatnot. But I took a little trip to LA,
right?
To visit and I don't know, man. It just the energy there. I just saw a lot of people that was just out there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like for their dream. Back, when I'm in Florida and everything, and I'm born and raised, I got my family there and all that shit. Like, they don't look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this music is finna, like you finna excel through there. Like, they rather take one of the safest routes, and that's to get a 9 to 5, man.
Right. And
just get a regular ass job. And at that time, I was working at Wells Fargo, and it's just crazy because while I'm there, you know what I mean? That's when all that scam shit was going on. Like,
oh yeah, the Wells Fargo and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So like, I witnessed a lot of fuck shit and racism while I was working there, my dude. But at the end of the day, you feel me? It was giving me the means to, you know what I mean, even take a trip to LA. So when I took that trip to LA, man, like, no bullshit. I go in the bathroom. I'm in the stalls and shit. Little open stalls or whatnot, and Carmen comes in the bathroom, right?
Right.
This nigga comes in the bathroom, he's taking a piss, give me a head nod. I give him a head nod. I'm over here like, damn, like that's how it is. Like, Carmen could just walk in the fucking bathroom, and you know what I mean. I ain't want to be more weird than it was. You feel me? I ain't gonna put myself such a comment in the bathroom and shit, but. But I just felt like, you know what I mean, intuition, man, gut feeling, man, the universe. I felt like this is where I need to be at. So when I head back to Florida, man, bro, I drove straight to my job, and I put in my 2 weeks. I ain't tell my friends or family that I was moving to LA until 3 days before I had to go.
Damn. And how did they take you? Like, how did you?
Some drastic ass shit. You know what I mean? I ain't had no fucking savings or nothing. Like, I just went off of that last paycheck, man, and I knew what I was doing was, not the safest thing. I knew it was very unorthodox, and I knew if I told any of my friends or family, they would say a whole bunch of shit to convince me otherwise to stay, because logically it would make sense.
Right.
But I don't know, man, when you got faith, like, faith is not logic. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But belief is not logic. You
It's
know,
not.
it's that I don't know, man. I did it, bro. I roughed it out here, out of LA, man. For about it was some crazy ass times, man. But through the storm, man, like I met a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I met B.A.P.S. It was crazy because I was in a band at the time, and I was performing at this bar called 5 Star Bar, and B.A.P.S. she was with a crew called 5 Star Mob and shit. What? Oh, my bad. All right, not 5 Star Mob. It was Star Mob. Anyway. Hey, well, yeah, we you know what I mean? Like, we met there. I performed, you know, and then I saw her perform. She was dope as fuck. And like, I was living in LA, but she was coming from Hanford, California. West, like, you know, near Fresno. It's like the middle of LA and the Bay Area.
Right.
And shit. So, you know what I mean? We just kept in touch, and she asked that one, you know, wanted to come out here and do a show. So I came out here, you know, and now we got, you know, a family. You know what I mean? We
That's
got
what's
3
up.
kids, and yeah, bro, it's crazy.
That's what's up. Cause when I listen to y'all tracks, I'm like, they gotta be married or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a, you know, you could just tell like, is, you know, they just, you know, doing it just to do it, or just like it's just a good chemistry. But you can also tell like a Big Sean and what's her name? Yeah, it's like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that 2088. You know what I'm saying? So I like, yup. That's what's up, dude.
That's crazy. You said 20. What is it? 2288.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm fucking it up. Cause our shit together is 7-3. Like, we're gonna have a project coming out 7-3, and we writing our actual script 7-3 or whatnot, and it's really just about like our relationship and synchronicities before we even met.
That's
you
what's
know.
up.
But yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope. I remember when that collab project came out, and that was pretty dope what they did. That it was short lived, but
Right.
no, we might get another one. We'll see.
And real quick, when y'all birthdays? I'm in astrology.
Alright. Good.
What's that?
How you doing?
Good. My birthday is February 6th.
Okay,
so
Aquarius.
I was born on Bob Marley's birthday.
That's what's up, Aquarius.
And on February 12th, Gucci Mane birthday.
Okay,
Aquarius.
so that's that water. That's that because my old girl, she Aquarius.
Okay.
My grandma, she like I grew up around Aquarius, so y'all like great people. You know what I'm saying? I just got to make sure I'm on y'all good side. You feel me? So. For real.
Man, we be going through the motions, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, like my wife, she's a Taurus, so like it's like the same thing. Like she good, but then the other side,
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. So to get back to the, cause you basically did a leap of faith. You basically did what Valona did, cause you know she was coming out of Jersey. And she took that. I remember she called me too. I like, you sure you want to do it? She like, hell yeah, I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? She did it, and she don't regret it. Like, you know, when I went out to LA, real quick, you know, coming from, you know, South Florida, coming from Miami,
Right.
I'm like, you know, LA is like that. It's that real city vibe. Cause I tell people like, you know, Miami, South Florida, still in the South, so like it's not as fast paced as like, you know, like a New York or LA. Like it's still like, you know, developing. You know, it's just a lot of different cultures. But when I went over there, like the people over there, like is different. Very, very different. Like, I think, like, you know, people wouldn't even, like, talk to you and stuff and this and that, but it's like, it's a whole different vibe from here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can go, like, I like, when I went over there, I like, shit, I felt like I could have just DJ'd on the street and everybody would have gave me great vibes. You know, over here, it's like a competition, but I'm like, for what? Like, we going for the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think what happens is some people just get so caught up into like competition or like territory,
right,
and shit, instead of really just, you know what I mean, just tapping in, because you know there's, I don't know, bro, like that's how I be feeling. The only person I be competing with is myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like because I'm always like, you know, ain't nothing perfect.
Mm.
That's why we put in that's what also inspired us to push shit out, you know what I mean? Because we gotta go with the times right now, you feel me? Like
right.
You know, I don't know, man, music is a universal language.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just we don't reach out, you know, people hitting us up from Norway and Russia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's vibes. Niggas don't know English, you know what I mean? So, well, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, really, yeah, he know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I forgot where we was going with it, bro, but.
But that's real though. Like, music is universal. Like, I remember I interviewed this dude. He's from a small country too. I forgot the name of it, but it's like between, like Europe and like, you know, like Russia, like in them areas, like.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, like, you know, over there, like, for example, for him, he always wanted to come to the States, but like one of the cities he wanted to hit up was Seattle. And I'm like, why Seattle? Like, that's random. You know, most people would say like New York or Chicago or LA or Miami or something like that. But he was like, Seattle is just a place where, you know, I'll feel home. Like, he said he been there before. He said he loved it. He wanted to move back. You know, and it's like a connection. Like, I met different people, you know, outside of, you know, the state of Florida. And like, shit, even New Yorkers, like, to me, I always felt like New Yorkers was like, you know, very cocky and stuff, but, you know, they very, you know, they good people, you know what I'm saying? They just care about their music. So it's just like, you know, music in general, it don't matter if you from here, you from Haiti, from Africa, you know, you from shit, Planet Pluto, whatever the hell you from, like, people just gonna have that common thing of, I love music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's dope. So let's rewind back to your beginnings. Like, what made you want to, you know, get into music? Like, what was that day and time like, damn, I want to, you know, get involved in the music?
I mean, you feel me? Like, that's crazy. Shit. My mama and my stepdad, you feel me? Like, my stepdad, he did music. You know what I mean? He was, he played like the guitar or some shit. He was in like this Pure Hell band. That's what it was called. But my actual dad, he played for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I would see my dad like on the weekends and shit, and those were the times where I was introduced to like hip hop, like but this like 2 Live Crew. Mm-hmm. This was like Cash Money, records back in the day,
like the Southern Legends.
But my mama, on the other hand, she wasn't with none of that shit. She didn't want me no hip hop, no none of that. It was all just like Temptations and OJs, pretty much. But you know, my stepdad would be playing and shit, so he had a piano. And I used to just start playing by ear.
Right.
And then it just went into, you know, where I started taking lessons for it. I went to school for classical music and all that stuff. But I always had that, you know, go-to passion for hip-hop. So I don't know, man. What triggered it, man? Probably I took a trip out to North Carolina.